Imagine trying to hammer in a nail without a hammer, or perform surgery without a scalpel. Now imagine selling an annuity in 2020 the same way you sold an annuity in 1990. Is there anything you do the same now that you did back then? If you sell annuities, you need to know why agents love Annuities Genius. It's the better and easier way to stay compliant, be transparent, and build trust instantly. You can search, educate, and compare products side by side in seconds, which will help you sell more annuities. Let me show you. First, our questionnaire will help you determine what annuities to recommend. Show your client you have their best interest at heart. Your rider calculator will find the highest guaranteed income for your client instantly. The Growth Analyzer tool will show your client the best growth indexed annuity without a bias by searching thousands of annuities in seconds. With your FIA database, you'll get full access to thousands of annuities and you can sort and filter for just about anything. The Indicator tool allows you to see all the index performances in real time. Find out what annuities are using the index the best. Every client will have a detailed profile to keep you organized and compliant by record keeping everything you do. Our online presentation will help you position yourself with every prospect to give you the best possibility of closing more sales. Annuities Genius does it all for you. It's pure genius. You just take the credit. Have trouble getting leads? Having a strong internet presence is a great first impression. Annuities Genius provides you with your own personal lead-generating website. Start generating your own internet leads for a fraction of the price. Here's the truth. Clients trust advisors who use technology to eliminate concerns by simply showing the difference between annuity products, not telling them. The fiduciary responsibility is to recommend the best product according to your client's main financial objectives. And Annuities Genius makes this easy for you, which will gain you trust with every prospect. There's really only two reasons clients will say no to you. One, they don't trust you. And two, annuities are hard to understand, and they need to see with their own eyes what they're buying. This is why Annuities Genius is so revolutionary. Because for the first time ever, you can invite the client into the decision-making process. Annuities Genius was not designed for research only. It was designed to be a point-of-sales tool. Advisors who use Annuities Genius in front of their clients are the advisors who are seeing the most success. You go from being a salesperson to an annuity educator. Your clients want to know what they're buying. Educate them and then let them decide. Trust me, they'll be happy to be in control. That way at the end, you're not selling them a product, they're picking it themselves. By now, I know you see the value and how powerful this tool is, but you're probably thinking, I'm already pretty successful, why change? Or, I don't want to learn an entire new process. And trust me, I get it. This is why we created the Genius University. The Genius University is where you'll find all the quick and easy education to learn how to use the tools. You'll find upcoming and recorded webinars, tool tutorial videos, and testimonies of advisors just like you. You'll have an entire team dedicated to making sure you're successful. So don't wait, start today and let us help you become an Annuities Genius.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I want to thank you for joining our webinar this afternoon. We've got some exciting news this afternoon where we're going to be joined by Jeffrey Barnes, who's the National Accounts Senior Manager at EquiTrust. EquiTrust is one of our newest partners here at Annuities Genius, and we're very excited to have them. They've got a great suite of products, fantastic company, great financials, and we just couldn't be more pleased to have them as part of Annuities Genius and also part of your field now, because all their products are now available to you to view inside of Annuities Genius. So Jeff's going to take a little time today to go through the carrier, go through some of the products they have available, and also we're going to show a little bit of demonstrations today on how those products can be viewed inside of Annuities Genius. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Jeff's webinar. Take it over, Jeff. Thank you.
Thank you, Dominic. It's great to be on the call today, and it's great to be working with you in Annuity Genius. We appreciate the partnership and look forward to seeing all the great things that you guys will continue to roll out. So what I want to do on this call is I want to just go over our product portfolio, specifically the fixed indexed annuity side. If you know EquiTrust, you know that we're based out of West Des Moines, Iowa, and we're known for our annuities. We do a lot of fixed indexed annuity business. We do quite a bit of regular fixed business, MIGA, traditional, and SPIA. And then we also do quite a bit of single premium life simplified issue. But today on this call, I'm going to focus on the fixed indexed annuities that we offer over here at EquiTrust. Something that we did turned out to be a very good idea. Back in 2019, back in 2019, we took a look at our portfolio and we decided to make some pretty big changes. We've always been a company, we feel like we try to be very simple and straightforward with the things that we do. So in 2019, we took our portfolio, which had 10 fixed indexed annuities, and we took it from 10 to 4. Again, because we like simple, we felt like there was a little bit of duplication going on, but we didn't just get rid of 6 products. We took the best of what we had. We made some great enhancements, picked up a lot of state approvals along the way, and we landed on these 4 fixed indexed annuity products. Something that I like to point out when you look at these, and I'm going to go over these in a little more detail, but the market power, we've had that fixed indexed annuity since 2005. Market value, we've had that fixed indexed annuity since 2004. Market 10 bonus index, we've had that since 2005. Kind of the newbie on the block is the Market 7. We've had that for a few years here now. So what I'm pointing out is that we've got some products that have some legs. They've been around a long time. These aren't just some new flashy products that we decided to roll out and make a splash with. These have been solid fixed index annuities, and the reason they're still being sold today is because they work. Something else I like to point out before I go into the details of these indexed annuities. Here at EquiTrust, we take renewal rates very seriously. In fact, we're one of the few carriers that publishes all of our renewal rates out on our website. That's right. We don't pick and choose which products we show. We don't pick and choose which time frames we show. You can see exactly how we've treated clients from the very beginning. We do that because we take pride in the renewal rates that we offer. We don't subsidize. We don't do this come on rate knowing we're going to kick your client in the shin down the road with renewal rates. We raise them when we can. We lower them when we have to, but we don't subsidize, and we have full transparency because they're all out there on our website. So let's get into the 4 here. The market power bonus index. That has just been a solid fixed indexed annuity over here at EquiTrust. Again, we've been selling it for a long time. So, the key feature is the bonus. It's got an upfront, no vesting schedule, 10% bonus. Now, it is a single premium product. The client can add during the first 12 months, and they will pick up that bonus on any premiums that are put in the first year. They just can't add after that first year. As you can see, we write this up to and including age 75, and it offers an 8% MGA street commission. We all know a premium bonus can be great for a client that maybe they got a late start in putting money away for retirement. So they need that boost up front, or they need that boost because they've lost money in the past and they need to recapture some of that. The bonus can be great for leveraging in a lot of different ways. You can leverage this in the way of wealth transfer, right? I mean, client passes away, they got a 10% boost in those funds. You can leverage that bonus in the way of your penalty-free withdrawals, or if you're going to annuitize, or if you're going to put an income rider on, that 10% bonus, it's upfront and it's real. And it's available day one, and it's a great opportunity to boost that client's funds. So I want to show you the rates. And when we redid our portfolio, as I had mentioned in 2019, one of the other things that we did was we split out our rates on whether a client puts an income rider on or not. So with this call, I'm going to focus just on the products themselves, not the income riders. We can do that on another call. So what we're doing is we're giving higher rates for a client that doesn't put the rider on versus somebody that does. And as you can see, here's where we're at with the rates. We all know that from a pricing standpoint, the bigger the bonus, you know, something's got to give, right, from a pricing standpoint. So typically you're going to see lower crediting rates on a big bonus product like this. So one of the things that we did, you can see those last two, we teamed up with Barclays, and they created a volatility controlled index called the Focus 50. And we're really excited to have this on the market power because it gives it a little more of an opportunity for some growth. You can see where those point-to-point participation rates are on the 1 year and then the 2 year crediting method. So very excited. A lot of people were very happy to see that we added those two vol controls just to give that product a little more growth potential, again, because it's got such a big bonus up front. Here's something else that's pretty neat. And again, when we redid our portfolio in 2019, this came out as a result of it. So on the market power bonus index, unfortunately, it's not available in California. It's not available in Delaware. And EquiTrust doesn't do any business in New York. So we've got 31 states in the dark green shaded states where it's a 14-year chassis and it's that 8% MGA street commission. But look at this. We have 16 states where the market power bonus index is approved with that 10% upfront, no vesting schedule bonus, and it's in 16 states. So look at those light green states. I mean, states like Texas and Minnesota and you know, Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, states where it's very, very hard to find a big bonus FIA. EquiTrust has got it there. So in those light green states, because it's a 10-year chassis, the commission is 7% rather than 8%. So there is a hit on the commission, but wonderful recruiting opportunity when you've got so many states that you still have that 10% bonus available. So the other bonus product that we offer is the Market 10. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that one because there's some pretty neat things, you know, pretty neat features. So Market 10, it's a 10-year chassis. It's got a 6% upfront, no vesting schedule bonus. But we offer that bonus for any premiums that the client puts in the first 5 years. I'm going to repeat that. 6% upfront, no vesting schedule bonus. It is a flexible design, so any premiums the client puts in during the first 5 years is going to catch that 6% upfront bonus. The Market 10 also has a built-in return of premium. So it's priced into the product, there's no external fee, and it's available day one. So what that means to the client is if they need to fully surrender the annuity, at a minimum, they're going to get their premium back. That's the worst case scenario. So I love the Market 10 for a lot of different reasons. I'll go over 2 of them right now. It's a great product for a client that loves their bank CDs. So you think about it, a client that purchases bank CDs, they don't always just own one. Usually they own multiple bank CDs, and they don't all come due at the same time. So what we'll see people do is they'll open up the Market 10, get that initially opened up, and then as those bank CDs come due, then they can slide them on over into the Market 10 and capture that 6% upfront bonus. So it's a great product with that built-in return of premium for somebody that might be a little apprehensive about annuities. Maybe they've heard bad things, surrender charges, I can't get to my money. Return of premium is a wonderful feature to talk with them about. And then the fact that they can get that 6% bonus for any premiums added in the first 5 years is just a wonderful feature. Which leads me to another sales idea. So something that we do over here at EquiTrust with regard to Roth conversions is we do Roth conversions on the fly. So what that means is client moves their traditional IRA over to us. We do the conversion before we issue our annuity. That way they're not going to be paying taxes on the bonus, right? So I've got some folks that they'll take traditional IRA money, they'll move it over, open up the Market 10, capture that 6% bonus, and then each year they'll continue to add that traditional IRA money over into the Market 10. We convert it on the fly, and now they're picking up, because of course they have to pay taxes on a Roth conversion, but at least they're picking up that 6% bonus. That they can't use that to pay the taxes, but they at least feel like they're getting some kind of, kind of a reimbursement, if you will, for the taxes that they're going to be paying for on the Roth conversion because of that bonus. They're catching a little bit each time. So wonderful, very client-friendly product in the Market 10. And here are the rates on the Market 10. Probably the lower rates of any of the products, the 4 products that we offer. It's got lower rates because it's got that built-in return of premium and it's got that nice bonus for the first 5 years. But again, we added that Barclays Focus 50, so there's at least a little bit of some growth opportunity in addition to the traditional, S&P 500 crediting methods that we offer. Okay, so I've covered the 2 bonus products. Market Power is the big 10% bonus. Market 10 is that 6% bonus with the return of premium. The Market Value, as I mentioned, the Market Value has been around since 2004. That is our accumulation workhorse. It is our no-nonsense, straightforward accumulation product. It is flexible. It's a 10-year chassis. We can write it up to and including age 80. It's approved everywhere except New York. And it's just our straightforward accumulation workhorse. So take a look at these rates. On a 10-year chassis in today's environment, we've got 9 crediting methods that a client can choose, including the fixed account. But even the normal S&P 500 crediting methods, those are strong rates in today's environment. But now we've got, of course, that Barclays Focus 50, 80% point-to-point on the 1-year participation, 115% point-to-point par on their 2-year option. And then look, we've also added the S&P Mark 5, which is a 1-year point-to-point par at 95%. Very competitive rates. This is just a straightforward, no-nonsense accumulation product. And again, as I'd mentioned, all of our renewal rates are out on our website. And this is a product that goes back to 2004. And then the Market 7, the last of the 4. This is the Market Value's little brother. So the Market 7 basically is the same product as the Market Value. It's just on a 7-year chassis. Obviously, the commission's a little lower. There is a nice feature that we built into the Market 7. It's got a guaranteed accumulation value So at the end of the 7 years, regardless of what happens with the different crediting methods, S&P 500, the Barclays Focus 50, the S&P Mark 5, regardless of what happens with those, at the end of the 7 years, the client's guaranteed to have an accumulation value that's worth 107%. So nice little added feature on that product. And look at these rates. Again, on a 7-year chassis, these things are very competitive. Just some very, very competitive rates on a nice short-term product. Again, you'll see the Focus 50 from Barclays towards the bottom, and then the S&P Mark 5. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up with a little sales idea. So clients know the importance of Roth conversions. They hear about it all the time. The only downside with a Roth conversion is they're going to have a tax bill, to do that conversion. So we've got a client with $250,000 in a traditional IRA. We're going to carve that out. We're going to take $70,722. We're going to put it into that market value, that accumulation workhorse. We're going to take the remainder amount, just a little under 180. We're going to put it in that market power with that 10% upfront, no vesting schedule bonus. So the client's going to take what we put into that market value, and they're going to do a Roth conversion. Okay, assuming a 22% tax rate, they've got a tax bill that's due just a little under $16,000. So on the market power side, again, remember, we've got a 10% upfront, no vesting schedule bonus. I want to show guarantees, so we're just going to use the fixed rate and assume after the first year it's worth, including that bonus, $199,473. So that's at the end of the first year. Client's going to exercise their 10% penalty-free withdrawal out of the market power, so they've got just a little under $20,000. They're going to take that withdrawal and we're going to carve it out. We're going to take $15,559. That's going to cover the taxes for the Roth conversion. We left $4,388 to cover the taxes on the withdrawal itself that they took out of the market power. So at the end of the first year, market value is worth $75,482. Market power is worth $179,526. So combined, they've got $255,008. But they were able to convert part of those monies into a Roth without actually having to dip into their own pocket. Kind of a neat sales idea, neat concept that we've been using over here at EquiTrust. And then I also just wanted to point out that we do offer trails on all of our fixed indexed annuities. So those are available to you as well. And that does it for me. That's a wrap on the 4 fixed indexed annuities that we're offering over here at EquiTrust. Dominic, again, I want to thank you so much for having me on the call. We look forward to working with Annuities Genius more. And again, can't wait to see some of the neat things that you guys continue to do over there. So thank you so much and have a great day.
Jeff, thank you so much. That was an absolutely fantastic presentation, and I want to thank you for taking the time to go through that with all of our subscribers nationwide. To all of our subscribers nationwide, thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully you learned a little bit about EquiTrust products and a little bit more about Annuities Genius. Before we leave, I wanted to leave you with some excellent footage here from some of our subscribers nationwide. Every single day, everybody within Annuities Genius is sending us video testimonials of why they love Annuities Genius and what they're doing with it right now. And I think that hearing from your peers is one of the best things that you can do. So sit back, enjoy this short little commercial and the short little testimonial mashup that we put together. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Annuity Genius made me a better advisor. If it can make me a better advisor, it'll also make you a better advisor.
We've used other tools that were not as effective or as efficient. Annuity Genius kind of surfaces, and we immediately gravitated to it. It's made our life not only easier, it's made it significantly more compliant.
The Annuities Genius is the most powerful tool I've ever come across that helps me virtually guarantee my clients that I am giving them the best possible advice based upon what their needs are and what they are seeking.
Now, the clients, I can show them step by step which is the best annuity for them.
In the last few months, we used Annuity Genius to work on many cases we have placed with total production of close to $15 million.
So I had 4 appointments. I went on the appointments, and guess what happened? I sold every single one of the 4.
Annuity Genius has changed our lives and the way we do business.
Annuity Genius, it has transformed my business.
We don't know how we could do without it at this point. It's an integral part of how we do planning here.
The Annuities Genius software paid for itself about 20 times over.
I've been doing this for 30 years, and let me tell you, I've never seen anything like Annuity Genius.
You really need to try the software.
If you're in the annuities arena, you can't function without this tool.